Two people are dead after a crash near Watertown Saturday. In a Facebook post, Watertown police say one driver was going the wrong way on State Highway 26 bypass. That's just north of State Highway 19. That's when the driver crashed head-on, allegedly, into another car. The crash happened right before 7 p.m. Police say both drivers involved died on scene. Two passengers were also in the car, were also hit. Both were sent to a hospital. It is unclear at this time if they were seriously hurt.